to talk too fast, fill every silence. Afraid if I pause you'd see the cracks. Then you just smiled, didn't look away. Let the noise fade like it knew its place. You don't fix me, you don't try to change. Just hand me a coat when the wind turns strange. And when my thoughts race, tangled and loud, you hummed out low to pull me back down. All those years searching for someone who sees not the mask I wear, but the mess underneath. You're the calm in my storm, steady in my sway, the only voice that makes the static fade away. I'll walk every road, through every kind of weather, as long as you're there, holding us together. Remember that night, rain on the window. We said nothing for hours, just watched it flow. Your head on my shoulder, my hand in your hair. No need for words, we were already there. No grand promises, no vows carved in stone. Just your hand in mine, and this quiet knowing. You're the calm in my storm, steady in my sway, the only voice that makes the static fade away. I'll walk every road, through every kind of weather, as long as you're there, holding us together. If the world spins faster and the lights all go dim, I know where to find you, right here, right within. You're the calm in my storm, steady in my sway, the only voice that makes the static fade away. I'll walk every road, through every kind of weather, as long as you're there, holding us together.
You smooth a crease in my cold collar, without a word, just like you always do.
I left the map behind this morning, 'cause your breath told me which way to go.
They said we tire of the same old rhythm, but our silence hums a different tune.
You trace the lines I never speak aloud, and call them home instead of wounds. No grand confession needed here, just your thumb brushing mine. You're the calm inside my thunder, the quiet after rain,
The only truth I've ever known,
through joy and through the pain. You see the cracks and call them light.
hold me like I'm worth the fight. And if forever's just a word,
Then darling, let it be ours tonight.
remember when the world went cold and sharp, you wrapped my doubts in woolen thread.
Didn't fix them, just sat beside them till they learned to sleep instead. No need to prove we're standing strong, your shoulders where I land. You're the calm inside my thunder, the quiet after rain, the only truths I've ever known, through joy and through the pain. with coffee steam and tired eyes that recognize my. You're the calm inside my thunder, the quiet after rain, the only truth I've ever known. Through joy and through the pain, you see the cracks and call them light. Hold me like I'm worth the fight. And if forever's just a word, then tell me, will you say it right? Things on past the state, on past the state. You fold the laundry wrong, but leave my socks in pairs. I've burned the toast again, you butter it with care. Rain tapped the window pane, we didn't speak a word, just watch the gray dissolve into something warm. Your laugh cracks on the low notes, mine trembles when I'm tired. We patch the quiet gaps with lenses softly wired. No grand parade of roses, no promises out loud. Just your hand finds my wrist beneath the kitchen cloud. You're the calm inside my chaos, the hush when sirens scream, my always in the ordinary, my constant steady beat. Not just my sunshine, but the ground that holds me true. My most beautiful understanding, I'll walk this life with you. When the world feels sharp and hollow and my courage starts to bend, you don't fix me, you sit beside me, say me too and hold my hand. You're the calm inside my chaos, the hush when sirens scream, my always in the ordinary, my constant steady beat. Not just my hope, but the breath that keeps me sane. My most beautiful understanding, I'll walk this life with you. Till the day crescendo, 6 bars, but I sing
sleeve, said it looked tired like me. I didn't say a word, just watched your fingers move so slow. That day the sky broke open wide. We ran but didn't try to hide. You laughed with water in your hair, and I knew right then I'd follow anywhere. You're the calm inside my storm, the hand that keeps me warm. Not because you shine so bright, because you see me in the light and stay. Keep your teacup on the sill, the one you chipped and wouldn't fill. You said it's cracked, but still it holds like us, imperfect, but we don't let go. You hum that old tune off key while folding laundry quietly. I memorized each rung up by heart, 'cause it's the sound of coming home. You're the calm inside my storm, the hand that keeps me warm. Not because you shine so bright, because you see me in the light and stay. No grand vows beneath cathedral bells, just your head on my shoulder during late night news. No promises carved in stone, just showing up when the world feels worn. You're the calm inside my storm, the hand that keeps me warm. Not because you shine so bright, because you see me in the light and stay. You tucked the windblown hair behind my ear, said nothing, just smiled like you knew all my fears.
I fumbled with your scarf, tied it wrong again. You laughed and fixed it right there in the rain.
We've walked through crowded rooms, said little out loud,
but your hand found mine like you knew through the crowd.
No need for perfect words, no script to rehearse, just this quiet knowing, this calm in the universe.
And if the sky cracks open,
if the ground gives way,
I won't look for answers, I'll look for your face.
You're the harbor I return, and not the storm I chase, the steady hand that finds me in the hardest place. Not because you're flawless, but because you stay through every silent morning, every gray. You see the cracks and call them home. You walk beside me, never alone.
Remember last December,
Power went out cold.
we lit one candle, let the old stories unfold.
You mimic my mother's laugh, I hummed that tune, the one your father sang beneath the harvest moon. And when my voice gets shaky, when I lose my ground, you don't offer fixes, you just sit me down. the steady hand that finds me in the hardest place. Not because you're flawless, but because you stay through every silent morning, every grave. You trace the lines I hide from, call them graves.
Oh, call them graves.
You hold my silence, give it space.
They talk of grand romances, fireworks in the night, but ours is laundry folded, windows bathed in light. It's coffee left warm shoes lying by the door. It's choosing each other again and more.
You're the harbor I return to, not the storm I chase. The steady hand that finds me in the hardest place. Not because you're flawless, but because you stay through every turn and season, every sway. You don't just love me, you understand the mess, the magic, the map in my hands. You saw the cracks before I named them, held my silence like it made sense.
When the world turned cold, you lit the stove, stirred the soup till steam rose again.
I watched you fold the laundry wrong, left your socks inside my drawer.
Laughed in maps we couldn't read, got us lost but never unsure.
No grand vows, just your hand in mine, steady as the tides return. You're the harbor when the sky caves in, the quiet yes behind my maybe. Every scar you trace becomes kin, not a flaw but part of me. You don't fix me, you belong, like dawn belongs to waking.
Hardly sundoe suspended symbol, 4 bars of full teasfield void.
That time I froze outside that door. You didn't ask, just took my coat.
Made tea too sweet, sat on the floor. Let the minutes stretch and flow. You hum off key in morning light, burn the toast then call it on. Keep my ghost from stealing night, with your breath against my heart. No perfect script, just showing up, wearing love like second skin. You're the harbor when the sky caves in, the quiet yet behind my maybe. Every scar you trace becomes kin, not a flaw but part of me. You don't save me, you stay like roots, stay with the tree. Years will bend us when we'll have our faces change and step grow slow, but our
by the way you hold my shadow. You're the harbor when the sky caves in, the quiet yes behind my maybe. Every wrinkle tells where we've been. Not an end but part of me. You won't leave me, you can't, like the sea can't quit the sound.
You stir honey into tea, watch steam curl toward the ceiling. I count your quiet breaths like waves against the shore.
Rain taps the glass you trace, your fingertip draws no map, just
Days where warmth begins and chaos ends outside. No grand words needed here, no promises carved in stone. Just your hand finding mine when the world turns cold. You're the hush in every storm I've known, the steady light when paths unwind. I'll walk beside you, not behind, not far, through every season, near and far. Your laugh spills like loose change on laundry day afternoons. I keep each ordinary sound tucked safe beneath my wrist. No need to prove or chase what's already grown so deep. You know my silent fears and hold them without weight. You're the hush in every storm I've known, steady life when paths unwind. I'll walk beside you, not behind, not far, through every season, near and far. If time forgets our names and faces blur with years, I'll still reach for your sleeve in dreams or waking air. You're the ocean, every storm I've known, the steady light when paths unwind. Still walking beside you, not behind, not far, through every season, near and far.
I used to talk too loud just to fill the silence. Walk through rooms like armor, never let it show. Then you walked and didn't flinch at my static, just smile like you know me from some other life. You don't fix what's broken, you sit right beside it. Hold space for my thunder without needing calm. When the world spins too fast, you're the hand on my shoulder, not pulling me back, just saying I'm not alone. And I've tried every way to you outrun this feeling, but your voice in the dark keeps calling me home. You're the peace in my riot, the clear in my rain, the reason my chaos doesn't feel like pain. You see all my edges and call them beautiful. Say forever like it's easy, like it's already true.
We don't need grand promises or stages or spotlights, just your coffee left warm when I stumble downstairs. My jacket over your lap during late night reruns, those tiny forever things that nobody sees. And I'll stop counting reasons or waiting for signs, 'cause your hand in mine feels like the whole design. You're the peace in my riot, the song in my doubt, the soft place I land when the walls cave in. You wear my messy truth like it's something sacred. Say forever like it's simple, like it's always been. What if love isn't lightning, but laundry and silence? Not fireworks, but showing up again and again. You stayed through the questions I couldn't answer. That's when I knew you were my always. You're the peace in my riot, the dawn after fear, the one who looks at me and means what they say. You hold my wild heart like it's not dangerous. Say forever like it's certain, like it's ours today.
You leave your shoes by the door, just so I know you're home before I hear your voice.
Your hands still warm from walking in the cold, and I don't ask, you already know my choice.
I keep your mug beside the sink untouched, the one with chips along the rim you like.
You never say, but pour it full again. Like love's not grand, it's how we fill the time. No fireworks, no promises out loud, just knowing where you are when skies turn gray. You're the quiet kind of beautiful, the kind that stays when storms roll through. Not perfect, but you understand me true. And I'll be there right beside you through every ordinary day. We don't rehearse the words we mean to say. They rise like steam from tea at 9:30. A glance across the couch says more than songs of distant spires or love that's built to shine. No grand design, no script we have to follow, just laundry folded wrong and left to stay. You're the quiet kind of beautiful, the kind that stays when storms roll through. Not perfect, but you understand me true. Oh, and I'll be there right beside you through every ordinary day.
If all the world forgets our name,
I'd still find you in the grocery line,
holding two of those cheap jam tarts.
knowing I'd say yes just one more time. beside you, not someday, not far away. You left your coffee cup on the windowsill again, steam racing past like the thoughts I couldn't say. I folded your shirt while the rain tapped the pane, didn't know you were watching me all the way.
You're the calm in my chaos, the light in my gray, the reason I stay when I want to walk away. Not because you're perfect, but you see all my cracks and call them home like I do yours, just like that. Remember that winter we barely spoke for weeks. You brought soup anyway, set it down without a sound. I cried into the steam, you pretended not to see, but held the door open till I turned around.
You're the calm in my chaos, the light in my gray, the reason I stay when I want to walk away. Not because you're perfect, but you see all my cracks and call them home like I do yours, just like that.
We won't promise forever in some grand parade, just this worn out couch and the mess that we've made. If the world burns down, we'll still argue about socks, but your hand finds mine every single time the clock stops.
You're the calm in my chaos, the light in my gray, the reason I stay when I want to walk away. Not because you're perfect, but you see all my cracks and call them home like I do yours, just like that.
Your fingers brush mine under amber skies, maple seeds spinning where the north wind sighs.
We walked this path once when the world felt new. Now every wrinkle tells what we've been through.
You call from the ridge, I answer low. Your echo wraps me like morning snow. The fire's grown quiet, but the embers stay burning slow through another long day. We'll root like oaks in the same rich ground. Your branches reach where my shadows sound. Through frost or flood, we won't let go. Love's not a flame, it's a soil we know.
Fold your scarf now, though summer's near. Keep it by the door, out of habit, dear. You laugh at my silence, I smile at your tune, humming that old song beneath the moon.
Our footsteps fade on the Duet of stone, but the path remembers we're not alone. You lean into me, I steady your stride. Two hearts, one smooth by the turning tide. We'll root like oaks in the same rich ground. Your branches reach where my shadows sound. Through storm or drought, we won't let go. Love's not a spark, it's the roots below. They said forever's just a child's dream, but we built ours blank by blank, beam by beam. Not in grand gestures, but morning shared bread, broken softly and burdens bared. So root with me in this weathered ground. Your voice, my compass, my lost and found. If time takes everything, lead this true. I choose your head in every life anew. You held the doors, rain soaked through my coat. I mumbled thanks with coffee burning my throat. Didn't know then your laugh would stitch my seams, or that your silence fits my restless dreams.
Now your scarf lips wrapped around my neck. Your keys jingle where mine used to rest.
We argue over which street leads back, then laugh like we already knew the track. All those lonely mornings fading in your light. You're the steam that rises when my hands shake cold. The quiet hum beneath this chaos I can't hold. My compass when the maps all blur and bend. My beginning and my always in the end. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah.
You notice when I skip my morning bread.
Leave the window cracked, the winter's ahead. Say nothing when I pace at 2:30. Just pull me close like I'm still new. All those Halloween cool melt into your name. You're the steam that rises when my hands shake cold. The steady breath that turns my frantic into gold. My harbor when the tides refuse to lend. My forever wrapped in ordinary ends. I used to build walls from old goodbye. Now I wake up and catch your sleepy eye. And for the first time, home isn't a place, it's you. You're the steam that rises when my hands shake cold. The quiet hum that makes my broken feel like home. My sunrise drawn inside, watch chalk again. My everything I never knew I'd win.
You hang the shirts up straight like you always do. I find that on one of mine still smells like you. Rain taps the window now, same as that day when you slipped on wet leaves and I caught your hand.
Your laugh cracked mid-sentence, back then so clear. Now it's softer but deeper, only I hear. We don't say much these days, just past the thread. Man, what's torn without words, knowing it's said. You're the calm in my storm, the quiet I trust, the reason my chaos turns gentle as dust. Now grand vows are bright lights, but this warning grace. You look at me like I'm home and I know my place.
Trace the coffee ring stain
Coffee ring stain
on your favorite mug. Remember how you blew steam when love fell rough. You never asked for more than my tired eyes. Just stay through every night without goodbye. You're the cause of my storm, trust, the reason my chaos turns gentle as dust. My grand vows are bright lights, but they're worn embrace. You look at me like I'm home and I know my place. Some dream of fireworks loud and entertain. They build ours in silence unnamed, but thousands small mornings, share breath, that's how forever begins. Not with death, but with life. You're the calm in my storm, the quiet I trust, the reason my chaos turns gentle as dust. Not grand vows or bright lights, but this warning grace. You look at me like I'm home and I know my place. Morning light spills on the kitchen sill. You hum a tune I've known since April. Steam curls from your favorite chip. The cup I hand you sugar, you never use it.
Autumn leaves stick to your boot soles. You kick them off right by the door frame. I find your gloves inside my coat pocket again, like every winter before. We don't need vows carved in mountain stone, just your laugh when I burn the toast. The way you pause, let me finish my thought, and hold my hand when the train rolls past. This quiet love, it fits like worn shoes. No fanfare, just a seeing through all the years, all the small truths.
Rain taps the roof while you read aloud. Your voice dips low at the sad parts. I watch your thumb trace the page's edge, knowing which lines will break your heart. We don't need vows carved in mountain stone, just your sigh when I fix the latch, the space you leave when we sit on the porch, and how you glance back down the path. This quiet love, it fits like worn shoes. No fanfare, just a seeing through all the years, all the small truths. Time won't steal what we've built grain by grain, in laundry piles and grocery lists. The real forever lives in plain sight, not in stars but in how you lift my chin when I'm lost in my own head again. Do we need vows carved in mountain stone when you save the last peach for me? And I know your silence isn't cold, just thinking how lucky we've been. This quiet love, it fits like worn shoes. No fanfare, just a seeing through all the years, all the small truths.
Your voice cuts through the morning haze, like steam from coffee we never let go cold.
I trace the lines your laughter made in the quiet where our stories unfold.
You fold my chaos into calm, but my coat against the coming rain. When silence speaks its loudest song, you're the breath that calls my name.
No map could chart this road we walk, no script could write the way you see me whole.
You're the light that finds me in the gray, steady hand when paths unwind. My harbor in the stones ballet, the only home I'll ever need to find. You're the truth I don't have to prove, the quiet grace that makes me brave. In every life, in every groove I choose you still, beyond the grave.
Build fires from the embers of our fears. Your eyes still hold the warmth I know through all the unshed years. No crown, no throne, just skin and bone. Yet in your arms I reign complete.
You're the light that finds me in the grave, the steady hand when paths unwind. My harbor in the storms ballet, the only home I'll ever need to find. You're the truth I don't have to prove, the quiet grace that makes me bold. In every life, in every groove I choose you still, more precious than gold. If time erases every name
And stars forget the sky they knew, I'd recognize your soul the same in someone else's eyes and fall through.
You're the light that finds me in the grave, steady hand when paths unwind. My harbor in the stones bay, the only home I'll ever need to find. You're the truth I don't have to prove, the quiet grace that lifts me high. won't you stay? Won't you stay by my
You stirred your coffee slow, watched steam curl toward the pain. I almost said it then, but held my breath instead.
You knew I'd forget the sugar, left the spoon right by my cup. No grand confession needed, just your hand brushing mine up.
All those years I walked alone, thinking love was loud and shy. Then you showed up quiet, with your steady heart. You're the calm inside my storm, the truth I didn't know I kept. Every broken part I own, you hold like it's something blessed. You see me clear and kind, not the ghost I used to be. And if forever's just a word, let it mean you next to me. Oh, 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 oh.
Rain taps the window now,
Taps the window,
same as that first autumn night.
bottoms eye.
You didn't ask for reasons, just turned on the porch light.
All those walls I built so high crumbled with a single glance. Now I wake up certain, we were meant to dance. You're the calm inside my storm, the truth I didn't know I kept. Every fragile hope I wore, you treat like it's something blessed. You see me clear and kind, not the ghost I used to be. And if forever's just a word, let it mean you next to me. No fireworks or fanfare,
Just your voice when skies turn gray.
say I'm not going anywhere.
Like it's the easiest thing to say.
You're the calm inside my storm, the truth I finally let myself keep. Every scar I tried to hide, you kiss like it's something sweet. You see me clear and kind, exactly as I'm meant to be. So if forever's just a word, won't you live it out with me?
Hey, hey,
You were across the room talking to someone. I caught your laugh like sunlight through rain. Didn't know your name, just knew I needed to hear it again and again.
now you stir coffee slow while I tie my shoes. Say nothing's wrong, but your eyes say it all. I don't fix it fast, just sit in the silence, 'cause you're the calm
you see me.